Hey everyone, Sam Davidson here with MEA Worldwide, and I am sitting here with Trinitee Stokes, who of course is on one of our new favorite shows on ABC, MixedIsh. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really good. So I'm loving the show so far.
Thank you so much.
And your character, Tamika, of course, a force to be reckoned with, just like yourself. So you were originally a Disney kid, as we know, and this is your first real network television role. Tell me about landing that and the transition of crossing over to a little bit more of an adult show.
It was actually really exciting because I've always wanted to be on primetime ABC, so being able to be on an ABC show is really exciting, but hey, Disney owns ABC, everything, so I'm still in the family.
All in the family. And so do you feel as though acting on a show like this is a bit different from when, you would perform on Disney?
Yes, I feel like it's very different. One, because I've never done a timepiece before, because MixedIsh is set in the 80s, so I get to do a lot of the 80s fashion and 80s hairstyles, so that's definitely different. And also my character Tamika, she's definitely a little bit rough. She's really helping Rainbow kind of figure out whether she has to choose sides, whether if she has to choose being African American or being Caucasian, or if she's able to find the balance of being both.
And I know that you personally, you've spoken on standards of beauty and especially, the perception in media. And this is something that MixedIsh has dealt with on the show. There was an episode completely devoted to hair. Tell me a little bit about how your personal experiences and feelings about all of that play into, how you've played your character on the show.
I think it's amazing that MixedIsh, all the episodes are actually covering important things that girls today are struggling with. Because even in the show set in the 80s, Rainbow was struggling with how she should wear her hair as a mixed girl. And today, girls now are struggling with how they should wear their hair because it might not fit with how everyone else thinks they should be.
Absolutely. And I know you have many other talents. You literally, your list of accolades is just miles long. Are you, doing any of your singing right now? And, you have a book. Like, are you conquering any of those other feats, or are you just focusing on MixedIsh?
Yes, so I just recently came back from my book tour. We just came back from Africa, so that was amazing. I went to Africa to promote my book, Bold and Blessed, and I also went to promote literacy.
That's so awesome. Writing a book at such a young age, I'm sure you had a lot of help. How does that work? I don't even know if I could write a book right now.
Yes, my parents definitely helped me because I needed a lot of help, but it was amazing. I really got to document all of my journeys thus far, and I had the opportunity to empower girls and boys of all ages to love who they are just the way that they are.
And so speaking of Tamika, in what ways do you guys have similarities, and in what ways are you different?
There are lots of ways that we're different, but we're similar in ways that we want to make sure that we help people around us. Even though Tamika does it in a very different way than I would, she does it in a harsher manner, but she wants Rainbow to make sure that, she doesn't get embarrassed in her own special way.
Yeah, and so we really are at the beginning-ish of the season. Tell me a little bit about how your character is going to develop, especially with Rainbow, and if there's any fun things that you can tease that we're going to see your character doing.
Yes, so my character, Tamika, she continues to try to bring Rainbow along, and throughout the rest of the season, she actually kind of bickers with the other girl that's Caucasian. Her name is Rebecca, and they kind of bicker and they team up against Rainbow to kind of make her choose between a race.
Oh, wow. That's going to be super intense.
Yes, it's a pretty fun episode, though.
Tell me what it's like working with this cast. There's some really great people on the cast and a lot of great new young people like yourself. Do you guys have a lot of fun behind the scenes?
Yes, we have lots of fun behind the scenes. We're always talking and we're always hanging out and getting together, but it's really amazing to be able to be a part of such a different and unique show.
And do you think that MixedIsh is really good for audiences of young women specifically? Like, how is the show going to help them?
I think MixedIsh is good for audiences, especially for women, because it covers things that girls go through on the daily. It covers being maybe bullied at school or being talked about by people that you think are your friends, and it also covers feeling the need that you have to fit in, which is something that girls today really struggle with, and that's something that I want to encourage women to do.
And so, in addition to that, and then of course, being biracial, Rainbow on the show this is set in the 80s. Do you think a lot of things have changed in schools between then and now, or do you think that the environments are pretty similar?
Well, since the 80s, I think things have changed a little bit. I think girls and boys who are mixed or biracial, I think that they are accepted a little bit more because they have people to look up to, like Misty Copeland, and women who are mixed that they can just look up to and admire. But, I think that sometimes things are still the same because they still might get bullied for being biracial, and they still might have a hard time finding friends because of the way that they look.
Absolutely. Well, now you're working on the show. Is there anything else that you want to plug that you're working on, or is it just putting your heart and soul into MixedIsh?
Yes, I'm definitely working on some secret projects that
Ooh.
I cannot tell you guys about yet. But I'm still promoting my book, Bold and Blessed, which is out now, that really covers everything that is going on in MixedIsh. Loving who you are and having high self-esteem and surrounding yourself with the right people.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I love the show, and I can't wait to see your character grow. And everyone, please make sure to tune in to MixedIsh on ABC at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. We'll see you next time. Bye.